Hello, and welcome to the Labor Day edition of Top Rocks Live Sale. Today, where the entire world takes a little breather, stops, and takes the time to appreciate all the miners that bring us such beautiful minerals. And we're going to bring you some African ones today. I'm Francis, that's a Dirty Bucky, and this is Top Rock, the South Africa's and Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals, fossils, shiny things, and things that come from long, long ago. So, if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. We're a wholesaler. We do require a minimum order of 10 kilograms, if anything, to make the shipping from Africa a little bit more tolerable. Apart from that, you come into claim. If you're new here, Cora's going to post a whole rigmarole bureaucratic essay in the comment section. Please take the time to read it. Please take the time to email us, and the email in the comment section as well. There is 7 days. You have a 7 days time period to claim and pay for whatever you claim. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. We've got a nice sale lined up. There are still some black ammonites available. The chrysocolla is still running strong. The cornelian spheres are rolling even stronger. There is some rubiacite in the lineup as well, which is lekker. It's not something we see a lot of. Cora, I think I've spoken about everything. Oh, today's exchange rate is 18 Rand 66 to the dollar. What we do is we always put we round up. So regardless of how it works out, just so that maybe you get a pleasant surprise when you get the invoice. Right. Without further ado, let me introduce you to some banded agate palm stones. There are 24 of these beautiful banded agate palm stones, all rated as A grade, which is exceptional. They weigh 1.44 kilos altogether. They are gorgeous. These are very nice flat of non-androgynous banded agate. Banded agate can sometimes be a little bit bland, but not these. These are all A grade. Here's the two blandest of them, and they're still beautiful. This flat here is going to cost $46. That's for 24 banded agate palm stones, flat 941. Next up from Irongo, we got some beautiful cubic, and let's just have a look here. There are 4 specimens. I say cubic because there's definitely going to be cubic, but there have been quite a few of these specimens that contain all thrombic. Okay, so that's also a bit odd, that little crystal there, or thrombic crystals. Don't see any as of yet. They are rated good grade, very good to A grade. There we go. See that little crystal there? Let's see if I can do the whole zoomy zoom thing without breaking anything. Oh no, I can't. But right, let's do it with my other finger. There we go. That's an orthombic fluorite crystal. It's quite special. These come, most of them have, all of them have feldspar, vermiculite, and a bit of black tourmaline. There's highlight opal in here as well. Nice specimen all the way around. This flat's going to cost $33, which is a bargain for 4 Irongo cubic fluorites. That's $33 for flat 940. Next up, we've got some beautiful polished rhodonite freeforms. There are 4 of them. Would you say these are galleys? Some of them are just freeforms. rated as very good to A grade. These 5 free forms weigh 1.3 kilograms. From Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe rhodonite is exceptional. I think that must be tourmaline. That's black tourmaline there. The rutile. $42 for these 5. That is for flat 963. Next up, we got 6 double A grade rose quartz spheres. The sun isn't out today, so there's not much chances of showing you any asterisms. These 6 weigh 1.2 kilograms. What a beautiful veil that is. 1.2 kilograms, 6 rose quartz spheres, $53. That is flat 945. Up next, we got some very good 2A grade green fluorite spheres from Madagascar. This fluorite is quite heavy. The 4 spheres weigh 1.6 kilograms. They're hard to go carving fluorite. That's $47 for the 4 spheres, and that is flat 919. Next up, from Bukanotuk, we've got 2 clusters. They 710 grams altogether. Rated as very good grade, both. Some limonite there at the bottom of the base. Here's a nice specimen here, a nice cluster with fine crystallization. Lots of limonite there, iron oxide. This flat's going to cost $27. That's cheap for Bukanotuk. Flat 914. Now we got into the big stuff. We got 1 pair of beautiful ammonite. Beautiful color. Look at this calcite. Oh man, the zoom function. Let's just zoom slowly. There we go. That beautiful dogtooth calcite there in the middle. $740 grams for this 1 sliced pair. That's $48. That is flat 939. Next up, we've got some black tourmaline and highlight opal. 4 of these beautiful crystals. Bit of feldspar as well. There's a nice little bit of highlight opal. These are rated as good grade to very good and A grade. There's a lot of highlight opal. Feldspar. There we go. More opal. Really up to you. Is this a flat of highlight opal or black tourmaline? I suppose it's both. This flat's going to cost all of $49. That is flat 962. Next up, some double terminated clear quartz crystals. 780 grams for 6 of them. Rated as very good to A grade. That's beautiful. Look at those veils. Oof. one's a bit more milky at one edge, but still beautiful. This flat here is going to cost $36. $36 for flat 912. From Namibia, Osh, that's the northern part of the Brandberg, we get some watermelon fluorite slabs. Two slabs, they weigh 1.17 kilograms altogether, rated as very good. That nice streak of blue in the middle there, that's beautiful. So that's what it looks like with a grey background. Lol. This flat's going to cost $39 for the two slices, flat $947. Right, next up we got some beautiful clear quartz, polished quartz points with all kinds of inclusions. What's the rating here? Very good, A grade to double A. It's just up the rutile. There we go. Look at this point here. There we go. A bit of iron and then some copper rutile. Beautiful smoky point as well. That there, if I can focus, that is that damage? Well, if it isn't, it's certainly not pretty. So that would be your very good, I assume. Nice little amethyst point. Oh, this point here has a solid piece of hematite inclusion. That's not something you see every day. Some beautiful veils as well. And the last one. So look at that oddity. That's a veil with almost amethyst at the edges. That's very interesting. $730 grams. This flat here is gonna cost all of $48. That is flat $961. Up next, we got some glorious Picasso or polychrome jasper mushrooms. There's 12 of these mushrooms, rated A, very good to good grade, so all over the show. Love me some mushrooms. Let's just put them all upright because they can be righteous Labor Day mushrooms. Flat weighs 1.71 kilograms. It's going to cost $48. That is for flat $194. Nice. Up next, we got some highlight opal. 6 specimens here on, it looks like mostly quartz. Just little bits of black tourmaline in the mix there, as well as here. That's a nice bit of highlight opal. That's beautiful. Look at that. This is stupendous. Okay, so we've got some black tourmaline on the hypothetical bottom, but have a look at this. That is beautiful. These are 6 specimens. They weigh 560 grams. They're going to cost all of $36. That is flat 946. Next up, some Amazonite hearts. These are from Madagascar. There are 35 of these little fellas. They rated very good to A grade. Amazonite. How do you say Amazonite? I'm always puzzled. Amazonite, I suppose. Feels like the right thing. 410 grams for the 35 little hearts. $47 is what they'll cost. That's for flat 927. Righto, and here we got a beautiful flat. Okay, so here we go. It's I suppose it'll be called Soul Rose flat, but it really is just a flat of druzy with some stuff in the background. 4 of these, 1.25 kilograms. I'm gonna zoom in on a couple of these. Rated very good to A grade. There's some chrysocolla, malachite, more druzy on druzy, and some side portion of druzy. Druzy on the dolomite as well. Oh, hello. A little vug of Soul Rose in there. Nice. Oh, little vug of chrysocolla. Beautiful specimen. Here we got some Soul Rose. So, topped by a bit of malachite, topped by a nice portion of druzy. Here's druzy on dolomite. There's a bit of hematite beneath there as well. Oh, all the way around. Chrysocolla peeking through. How gorgeous is that? This is. Oh, man, that is wicked. And then some Cabochon dolomite. That's the Soul Rose for you. Bit of chrysocolla in the mix. There's some malachite. Beautiful flat this. 1.25 kilograms. Going to cost $49. That's for flat 973. Next up, we have 12 cornelian spheres, rated as very good to A grade. A couple of them have some nice vugs. How's that? That's pretty, man. Blood red or burgundy. I like cornelian spheres with a bit of quartz. Usually it's a smiley face. Oh, hello. Is this cornelian sphere hollow? Somewhat. Ooh, that's cool. I need to zoom into that. Go. Nice bit of druzy in there. The snow ochre agate influence. Very nice flat of cornelian spheres. 1.56 kilograms. This flat's going to cost $51. That's flat 958. Onto some smoky Orongo quartz with highlight opal. There's 5 clusters. That's pretty beautiful, man. These are rated very good to A grade. Here's the one with, you can see the highlight opal on the edges there. Bit of black tourmaline in the mix as well. Very beautiful flat of Erongo Smokies. It's a flat 1.35 kilograms. It's going to cost $36 for the 5. That's flat 978. Next up, Dioptase. Beautiful flat here. This is rated as a very good to A grade. I'm going to zoom in on these a little bit. There we go. 450 grams. That'll be the very good. Sure, look at that whole vein of Dioptase. This is a gorgeous specimen here. These. Ooh, look at that sexy little bit of silky malachite. Very nice flats of Dioptase this. It's just cut this far. Let's see the last one. $94, which is that is very cheap for Dioptase, especially very good to A grade. $94 for flat 949. Next up, we've got some Chrysocolla. 12 specimens rated good, very good to A grade. I'm not going to dwell too long on this because we have seen better. There's a bit of hematite there. Juicy's always nice, man. What sparkly things are always nice. A bit of malachite on there. Proper Chrysocolla. That's pretty. This flat's going to cost $47. That is flat 928. Then, in the middle of the trolley, we've got this beautiful botryoidal malachite. And I don't know if I can do the shininess or the chatoyancy any justice. It's quite a large one. It's 7.5 kilos. Rated as A grade. I just want to catch the chatoyancy. It's almost fibrous on the top. Gives it that nice velvety look. Absolutely gorgeous specimen this. It's these 7.5 kilograms worth of A grade botryoidal malachite. It's going to cost $541. That's for flat 300. On to probably the flat of the day. Right, what we have here. Ooh, shibbit. Okay, here we go. Focus on that. A little bit of indicolite. That is blue tourmaline. Some smoky quartz, some vermiculite. It's a lot of blue tourmaline. Blue tourmaline is hell of a rare. And then to join the company is some pink tourmaline. some rubellite. It is quite heavy. That's the indicolite there. This flat weighs 790 grams, well, the one specimen does, and it's anyone's guess as to which side is upright and which is not. Oh, have we seen that? I don't think so. That's beautiful. It's going to cost $48. That is flat 938. Next up, some beautiful cubic fluorite from Irongo. 920 grams is what this one specimen weighs. It's got beautiful cubic green. We're going to have a look for those orthorhombic shapes. Here we go. There's a couple there. There's a beautiful one there. Cool is that? So rated as only very good. It's the orthorhombic green fluorite with purple fluorite, like feldspar, vermiculite. This flat here is going to cost all of $48, and that is a flat 934. Last on the first trolley, we've got a beautiful deep blue celestite geode. This is 8.23 kilograms worth of strontium delight. It's rated as very good to A grade. Large, beautiful blue gems. Let me just turn this around and show you the big ones on the other side. How beautiful is that? This flat here is the celestite's going to cost $155. That's for flat 956. So in the event that it's a holiday here and there's nothing much happening today, and well, Nick's not here, he's still in Namibia, so I took the advantage of the situation and wanted to show you some of his collection. Onto the second trolley, and we start with some cornelian spheres. There are 7 spheres rated very good to A grade. This is definitely the pick of the bunch. That little there with a big bug. There we go. A laughy face. $1.29 kilograms for the 7 spheres. They're going to cost $42. That is for flat 950. Up next, some smoky Orongos or Orongo Smokies. There are 13 in this flat. I do believe, no highlight opal for once. So, if you want some beautiful A grade and very good grade smoky quartz from Orongo, then this, unblemished by that annoying highlight opal, then this is the flat for you. The one cluster, the rest are all single. Well, single. This one isn't a single. It's a twin. Large single crystals. This one's especially dark. That's beautiful. Some laser cuts as well. 960 grams for this beautiful flat. That's $28 for 13. Flat 953. Up next, we got some beautiful chrysocolla, and for this one, I'm going to zoom in. Yes, I like the zoomy thingy. 1.38 kilograms for 3 specimens. Pretty that is, man. These are rated. Oh wow, this is, am I right seeing this? Good, very good to A grade. Okay, so that's pretty. Nice hematite there. This one here, it's got this beautiful little fragile. There you go. Look at that beautiful little fella there. It's, just standing up for malachite rights. Three beautiful specimens. They weigh 1.38 kilograms. And they're going to cost $103 for these 3. That's flat 959. Next up, we got some dark amethyst polished points from Madagascar. Bit of a smoky edge to this one. These are rated very good, A to double A. Where's the base? There we go. The 3 weigh slightly more than a kilogram. It's going to cost, where we go, $78 for the 3. That's flat 952. Next up, we got some banded agate slices. There are 6 of them. This one's got a nicer, look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful patterns and a rather big a big portal to the other side of the agate. Likewise, this one. These 6 slices weigh 1.48 kilograms. .48 kilograms, 6 slices for $48. That is flat 960. Next up, we got some rough cobbed stichtite or Atlantisite. This is from Barberton, rated as A grade and very good grade. 2.25 kilograms for the 12 stichtite on serpentine matrix pieces. They are quite lightweight. There you go, Fig. You tell Tudor.
Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah, you tell him.
I need a bit of telling off.
The stichtite here from the low felt, $33 for the 12, flat 968. Some Selrose and Malachite and Druzy. You can pick the order. Let's have a closer look. There's 12 in here for 1.6 kilograms all together. That's really sparkly, man. Look at that. That's beaut. Lots of quartz in the base there as well. Geez, that is... A bit of chrysocolla. Convulsion dolomite also giving us a little bit of a bling there. This druzy is extremely fine. Those little balls, I actually don't know. Anyone's guess as to what that is? Is that can't be kaolinite? It's not. It's just a. Let's just see something. It's a darkish day, so we might get lucky. That's the UV. Itself doesn't light up. Interesting specimen. Pink green shininess, man. Who wouldn't love that? Right, this flat here, 1.6 kilograms worth of Congolese shiny. That's going to cost all of $62. And that's for flat 966. Next up, we got some Mona Lisa purple flash labradorite standing freeforms, 1.45 kilograms, rated AA and very good. Beautiful. Purple flash. Where are you, Flash? Yeah, maybe if you do angle it like that. Well, this flat of purple flash is going to cost $48. That is flat 935. Next up, we got some rough shutter kite. Let's see, A grade, very good, good grade lapidary shutter kite. There's some nice dark blue shutter kite in amidst the chrysocolla. Nice bit of quartz in most of these. A lot of nice malachite. There's the shutter kite, chrysocolla. Ooh, hello. Beautiful. In amidst the red dolomite. Nice contrast of colours. These 12 rough cob pieces, they weigh 3.09 kilograms. This is from the northern part of Namibia, Kaukaveld. It's going to cost all of $42. That is flat 970. Next up, from the Kunene River in Namibia, that's quite far to the east of Namibia, as opposed to Rongo and most of the minerals that hang out on the west coast. These 4 standing freeforms are rated very good to A grade. Nice deep dark blue. These also carry a nice red fluorescence. Quite a few of these came out with, there's some hematite at the bottom there. 1.3 kilos. This flat's going to cost $46. That's $46 for 4 sodalite standing freeforms, flat 972. Next up, some highlight opal and black tourmaline. And I bet you there's some of the things in the middle. It's 3 specimens. They weigh 760 grams. Looking for the highlight. Yeah, there it is. Not a lot. There we go. Quite a lot of highlight there. Well formed black tourmaline with some smoky quartz peeking through. Ooh, lots of highlight. And this one is special. How beautiful is that? Black tourmaline in there as well. This flat weighs 760. Costs $46. That is flat 976. Next up, we've got some golden healer spheres. There's 4 of them that make up 1.12 kilograms. They're rated as very good to A grade, these 4 spheres, and they're going to cost you all at $31. That's $31 for 4 limonite or golden healer spheres. flat 969. Next up, we got a mixed flat of African goodies. We got some beautiful amethyst here. This looks like Zambian material with that slight chevron banding at the base. Hello, Brian. How are you?
How are you guys?
What are you doing on your off day here, China?
I'm here just pick up my stuff.
Pick up stuff. I love pick up stuff. Some black tourmaline here as well. This flat weighs 1.68 kilograms and comes with some limonite as well. Some nice, what is that? Some nice hematite veils. $1.68 kilograms with a mixed material. That is $45, flat 957. Up next, we got, what's that, A grade to very good grade, 35 green fluorite palm stones. And I'm always looking for the anomalies with the funky ass inclusions. A little bit of purple fluorite in two of them. This flat weighs 1.59 kilograms. It's going to cost you $46. That's for flat 967. Next up, some dioptase. Congolese dioptase. This is from, I do believe this will be Lakasi material. 3 specimens rated as good, very good only, which I suppose bodes well for the price. Is it really that bad? This one's beautiful. Not small. It takes up my palm. These 3 specimens are going to cost you $145. I suppose it doesn't bode all that much better for the price. That's flat 980. Next up, 35 beautiful rhombohedral, or is it rhombohedral? Rhombohondric or rhombohedral? 35 sunset calcite crystals. 1.59 kilograms for the 35, rated as A grade to very good grade, or very good to A grade. It's dug out from Spitzkoppen in the southern parts of the Brandberg. It's going to cost $27. That is flat 955. Onto some largish black ammonites. 3 pairs. They all weigh 1.61 kilos together. Nice clean vugs with a calcite. Quite a few of these came out with pyrite. Not so much these. Rated as A to double A grade, these 6 units or 3 pairs are going to cost $130. That is flat 981. Up next, we've got banded agate standing freeforms. There's 6 of them. They weigh 1.13 kilograms. rated very good to A grade. So that's beautiful. This is a really pretty one. Nice bit of quartz running down the middle. This flat 1.13 kilograms. It's going to cost 36 for the 6. That's $6 for one of these. That's a bargain. Flat 917. Onto the middle we go, and we have a beautiful, large petrified wood slice. This is from Madagascar. So usually this color scheme is a bit more owned to Gokwe and Zimbabwe, whereas the Malagasy petrified wood tends to have a bit more reds. 2.08 kilograms for the slice. It is polished on both sides. It doesn't come with a stand though. Just be careful. There you go. $51 for this beautiful slice. That is flat 984. 2 Bucanote hook clusters, spirit quartz or fairy quartz or amethyst. That's beautiful. Both these rated as only very good grade. $1.72 kilograms for these two. They're going to cost for $58. That is flat 982. And then we got some 2 beautiful, absolutely stunning clear quartz points. Or clear, but look at those veils, man. Those are superb. Also with the iron oxide, that limonite in there as well. That is beautiful. 1.13 kilograms. Rated as very good to A grade. This flat here is going to cost $55. That's for the 2 crystal clear points. Flat 974. Onto a large Malagasy banded agate geode with a bit of amethyst in the center. This large geode weighs slightly more than 15 kilograms, which isn't all that much. A nice bit of amethyst influence right at the edge here. Let me see if I can capture this. Oh, Nick's got this rated as well, he doesn't. But 15 kilograms worth of Malagasy banded agate geode with a bit of amethyst hints in the beginnings. That is $276 for flat 112. Nice. Very nice. Onto the third trolley, and we start with some very good to A-grade polished malachite from Kasompi. These 6 polished items weigh 910 grams. Bit of, I don't know, I doubt you'll be hearing it on the mic, but there's a bit of dogs barking in the background, which means that the poachers are out today. Yeah, hunting dogs, man, poachers. We live in a conservation area here, and yeah, we do have our hands full trying to protect the wildlife here. However, the debate always rages. It's hard to argue with people that are hungry and who are hunting for food. This flat here is going to be $26 for 6 polished malachites. Flat 911. Next up, some knee light. 3 knee light standing freeforms. Cara likes these. Tiger Eye of the less chatoyant variety. These do come from Prisca, which is the mecca of all things Tiger Eye in South Africa, or at least the best quality. This one here which is the one that tickled her fancy. Nice big vug with some nice juicy on the inside. That blue there, that's a bit of crocodilite. $1.31 kilograms worth of standing knee lights, $50, flat 933. Partly polished labradorite up next. There are 70 of these little specimens rated as very good to A grade. They make up 1.2 kilograms. All a bit small, but beautiful, beautiful blue flash in the majority of them. Some gold here and there as well. Flat's going to cost $42. Have a look at that. $42 for 70 partly polished labradorites. Flat 948. Next up, we got some. Ooh, that's an interesting one. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just zoom in here. That's beautiful. This little double termination here has got some beautiful inclusions. That is stunning. How's that chlorite? Oh, green and red. How that works. Beautiful veil. These 6 are rated very good A to double A grade. Slightly smoky. There's a amethyst in here. Nice dark smoky with a beautiful veil right there at the top. Rainbow just beneath it. That is a beautiful little polished standing point. Rough side and polished dark on the other side. $620 grams. These 6 are going to cost you, what's that, $47. $47 for flat 913. Up next, we got a bit of a mixed bunch. We got some feldspar here with some beautiful quartz. It's a little acicular clusters. This flat's rated as very good to A grade. It's a large smoky here. So this is an interesting one. So you see this white line, and then there's a kind of a matte. Oh, there's goethite there at the top as well. Check that out. See? Iridescence. So I'm not sure. It was much the same. 2 shows ago I showed a similar one. I'll go back there. But just to talk this through, a large tourmaline and then a large-ish feldspar crystal. So this over here, let me, where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, so check this out. So I did show this earlier, and it looks much similar to me. So it could be, I don't know, one of few things. The other crystal that I confirmed is rubiakite. This, however, which has got the similar kind of growth formation as this one, I suspect, I'm just going to take a stab in the dark here and go, that's the beginnings of chrysocolla. Because look at that. Oh, rubiakite. It could be rubiakite because the next flat's rubiakite. Anyway, this flat over here, that's 1.455 kilograms for the mixed bunch. Flat 907. And then on to 7 specimens, some smokies on feldspar with black tourmaline and ribakite. Right, so that's the ribakite there, all over the feldspar. Don't often see this, quite a bit of a rarity. One large one amongst the children. Take a stab in the dark again in this orange here, siderite. That's a lot of ribakite for 7 of these. Beautiful Lurongo Smokies in the mix. This flat here is going to cost $40. That's for monkeys. Damn, here goes Fig. That's nothing excites Fig more than a monkey. $40 flat, $9.20. Soda Light standing freeforms, all 6 of them up next, 1.766 kilograms. They're rated good, very good to A grade. Quite a bit of that looks a lot like feldspar, the white. In the lookout for a bit of hematite on these. That's a beautiful shade of hue of blue. Hue of blue. Interesting little patterns there. Oh, there's the hematite. Quartz hematite. It looks like iron oxidation. Sodalite. These 6 are going to cost $60, $10 for a standing sodalite. Flat 921. Up next with a little bit more black tourmaline and highlight opal. 2 specimens rated very good to A grade. And this has got a lot of beautiful highlight. And tourmaline. I do turn these over always because, especially recently, there's been a fair amount of aquamarine that's been hiding out. But not so much on these. There's beautiful highlight opal on the black tourmaline. weighing 1 kilogram, almost exactly. This flat's going to cost $65, flat 925. Next up, we got some A and double, well, very good to A and double A grade silky malachites. There are 12 in this flat. Let's look at that beautiful chatoyancy. Malachite from Kasompi, that's Congo. That is beautiful. This flat weighs 1.32 kilograms. Here's the runt. There we go. Still very beautiful. Still chatoyant. Still $55 for the 12. That's flat 299. Next up, we've got some gorgeous stichtite. That is Atlanticite. We had some rough earlier on. I think it was the first trolley. They weigh 890 grams. They're not rated or graded, but these are as good as you get. Nice dark serpentine matrix on the beautiful, or beneath the beautiful stichtite webbing. So 5 standing freeforms, and then this one normal freeform. And now, if anything should ever be described as electric, it should be stichtite. That is electric lilac right there. That's beautiful. These 5 stands and 1 normal freeform is going to cost $39. That's cheap for flat 788. Right, onto some chrysocolla. This is the recent batch there with the pseudomorphs. This is chrysocolla after azurite. Very light. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because we've got druzy to admire. And this specific instance, it's a little bit of copper druzy on the chrysocolla. "12 specimens, rated very good to A. And here we got the chrysocolla getting into what is it, a bit of a silica mood. Oh, look at that beautiful druzy coated malachite. Chrysocolla and druzy all the way around. Oh, look at those botryoidal formations. That is gorgeous, man. Specks of hematite beneath the druzy. Ooh, what is that? Hematite. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's very cool. Beautiful turquoise chrysocolla. This flat of 680 grams worth of beautiful juicy chrysocolla. It's going to cost $47. That is flat 936. Then we got some sky blue calcite, also from Spitskoppen, the same place that we get the beautiful sunset orange. Weighs 2.3 kilograms for the 24. There's some lovely little shiny mica chips also there in the mix. I'll show you there. This calcite flat's going to cost $41. Sky blue calcite from Namibia, flat 77. Onto some Buchanotuk. This is a bit of a different, larger crystallization. There's 6 here, rated as good, very good to A grade. 1.3 kilograms for the 6. Lots of limonite in that base. And here we got where the limonite turned the corner and went goethite way. I love how the fairy quartz, man. That's why they call it fairy quartz, because it's so dreamy and it sparkles so nicely. More limonite than amethyst there. These 6 will cost you $48. That is flat 908. Up next, we got some beautiful, some of the last remaining ball malachite. 1.04 kilograms. This is from rated very good to A grade. This is Mendingi mine goodies. This is where the ball malachite rests on top of druzy, as opposed to other mines where the druzy covers the ball malachite. 3 specimens, but admire this one. This is absolutely stupendous. Okay, can I do a 360 with my hand just to go? It's all round. It's all round. It's all over. That's a beautiful specimen right there. There's 3 of them. It's a little bit more botryoidal. Here we've got one where the malachite is basically the hematites formed a solid iron layer above the druzy and beneath the malachite. It's gorgeous. Nice contrast. This flat here is going to cost all of $64. That is for flat 37. Next up, banded agate spheres. 3 of them. They weigh 1.19 kilos, rated very good to A grade. That is a beautiful sphere. Actually, they all are. This is a nice flat if you like agate spheres. 1.19 kilos for the 3. It's going to cost $36. That's 12 Rand for a sphere. Flat 923. Beautiful ammonite. Next up, this one's got, just off the cuff there, that is a lot of pyrite right there. 800 grams for the 1 pair. Let me just try and, there we go. That is the pyrite. That is a beautiful ammonite. There's the other half of the other half of the pyrite. Gorgeous calcite in the vugs. Beautiful ammonite pair is going to cost $57. Why are you hiding there, fella? $57 for flat 937. Next up, we got some very good and good grade clear quartz double terminated crystals. All 12 of them that make up 700 grams. And let's find a crappy one. Yeah, I suppose that'll be this one. So there's the worst of the bunch. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Beautiful clear. This flat here is going to cost $31 for good, very good A-grade double terminated clear quartz. Flat 975. Cornelian bulbs up next. There's 3 of them that constitute 1.27 kilograms. These are rated very good to A grade. This one here is very nice flowery patterns. These 3 balls are going to cost $38. That is for flat 909. Next up, we got some dioptase. This is good, very good to A grade. This one here is beautiful. It's a lot of chrysocolla right there. Or is that shuttercoat? No, it's chrysocolla. Weighing 700 grams. These 3 specimens. And, here's the large one. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Okay, so this is a lot of dioptase. And it's a lot of beautiful, large, gemmy dioptase. And it stretches all the way around. That, all the way. So nice. Malachite. That's beautiful. This flat's going to cost what? No, that can't be right. Hang on. Zoom out. Look at the price. Okay, that's not $38. Cara! All right. Cara's going to work out the price for the dioptase because it's not $38. And we're going to head over to the next flat and come back to this flat of dioptase. Happy days. We got some feldspar, highlight opal, and some black tourmaline. Rated as very good to A grade. Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of highlight opal right there. It's just up a bit. There we go. Sorry guys for my zooming in and out. Bear with me, I'll get better at it. There's some beautiful formed black tourmaline.
$203.
Right, coming back here to flat dioptase, that's $203. These black tourmalines, they're going to be $52. That's the black tourmalines and the highlight, that's flat 922. And the dioptase is no longer on a special. It's now the real price of $203. Makes a lot more sense. To the middle of the trolley we go. We have a beautiful Rongo. This is quite heavy. That's some cubic. It's cubic flora all round. Where to start? Let's start by. Here we go. This is the obvious surface layer. See a bit of oxidation there. There's that funky formation. So the vermiculite is a solid piece of there's black tourmaline as well. There's a lot of fluorite, man. That seems like, is it broken? Don't know. That's what is that weigh? That is 1.29 kilograms worth of fluorite. It's rated as A grade, and it's going to set you back $97. That is for flat 910. Next up is an absolutely gorgeous. All right, so let's take our time here. Ball malachite specimen. All right, here we go. Just take my time. All malachite from the Mindingi mine, on top of dolomite and druzy. Rated as very good to A grade. Oh, Fig, he just wants himself a little bit of monkey. Get him, Fig. Come on then. Why are they teasing you, buddy? Back to the ball malachite, and this beautiful specimen here weighing 2.73 kilograms, and it's only going to cost $99. That's for flat 596. Nice. Next up, we got a small-ish bastite. No, talk shit. This is not bastite. This is Swazi bloodstone. That is the jasper amongst the quartzite, and a nice bit of pyrite there. And some more over there. Beautiful small little tower. Well, small I say. Small in relation to some of the ones that have come in. This tower here weighs 790 grams. It's going to cost $29. That is flat 39. And then the last item for today is a bit of a rarity, something that I tried to talk about this in the previous episode, but my microphone had died. Hopefully the same hasn't happened now. This is eclogite. It comes from Kimberley, and one of the Kimberley diamond mine veins. Eclogite is essentially always those little bronze splotches. That's all pyrogarnet. These garnets sit always in omphacite. And I'm pretty new to omphacite, but that is the green matrix. The black, I am guessing, is black rutile, but it could be other things. But yeah, eclogite is quite famous for containing all kinds of items, including, well, the rarely diamonds. But yeah, no, this is quite special, quite rare, and that's the first time I'm coming into contact with it. But yeah, happy days. So yeah, this little tower here, or standing freeform, weighs 1.615 kilograms. That's eclogite for you, and it's going to cost $59. That is flat 40. Happy days, guys. I hope you're all having a beautiful Labor Day hoolie.
Don't forget to wish Francis happy birthday.
I'm going to have a hoolie now. Goodbye.